Uh, Hello? Let's see here. No, camera's still fine. I accidentally booped it earlier, so I wasn't sure if the angle was still fine. Let's see, that's my hand straight. Fine. Should be fine. I hope, maybe. Let's find the pattern. Oh. Okay. I do have my rings, but I'm gonna start with some hand cream. I have the rings here in front of me. But yeah, hand cream. Hey guys, we are finally soon out of this one. I can start with one of the other 6 or 7 I got. These little ones, they last forever. I've had this one for over a year. Because you only need that much. Like a pea size. And even that is almost too much. Ugh. So, 13 degrees Celsius, sunny. It's still cold because the wind is freezing. Ugh. But yes, the title says, chocolate that's all fiber. I did sneakily make most of the wrapper yesterday. I just need to make the last part of the wrapper. Then we can move on to the actual chocolate. I really want to make more of these rings. I haven't made any in a while. But yeah, wrappers. We have two. I got a sort of dark teal and a red. I think I'm gonna start with the teal actually. They need some gray. This is sadly the lightest grays. Like 1.5 shade darker in real life than on the camera. But yeah, it's sadly the only gray I own apparently. I need more gray. It's not a color I use often. Because when I need gray I use mostly silver. But that is fairly expensive. Silver Lurex. So I don't want to use it on this. I should take you and grab you into... No, not there. Damn it. You see the stitch? You need to take this, get that on the inside. It is already tied off, but you attach this on the inside with that one. Not how I would have done it, but whatever. And just tie them together apparently. Maybe not that much. Really. So I need to start on the grey. This should be fine. I cut it there instead. I really should use my other scissors. Okay, do it like that. Let's see. We're already starting with the difficulties. Ugh. First on the Monday. Ugh. Okay. One more because I always do 3 knots. Good things come in threes. So by making 3 knots, I am hoping that will mean good luck. for the knots to actually hold. Play it smarter, not harder. Luck matters. Okay, and now okay. And I did remember to take my allergy tablet too. Look at me being a smart moth. Once. Okay. In one. And then I assume back loop only for 25. Okay. A free pattern, by the way, so I'm not gonna bother hiding anything. There you go. That's what we're in the process of making. The Chocolate Bar Cutie by Vircadia. And they're so really awfully cute. Which is why I'm making 2 of them. Maybe more. So we need to back loop only and then 25. Ugh. Okay. Fine. I hate back loop only. At least you are not slip stitching into back loop only, because god damn, that's a different kind of hell. I'm also not sure which side of this bar the pieces will go. Yeah, I made 2 of these wrappers last night. So we hopefully would have more time. Work on the actual fun stuff, you know, like chocolate. I actually did find my chocolate brown. I was very surprised I found it. But yeah, I do have the perfect chocolate brown. I also found my dark one. So I might make a dark one later off stream. But for the stream I want to make milk chocolate, because milk chocolate. I thought that would be funny. I have that in front of me. I'm really happy I'm not one of those that is sugar crazy. So I can actually take only those for the entire day. And that will be enough for me. No matter how good it is. If I want something really, really sweet, I can just take tea with honey. And that will work really well too. Plus, you know, Hail Hydrate and all of that. Even though I much prefer Hail Caffeinate. I'm gonna take a sip of once I get to the end here. Well, my wrists are really telling me that I did a lot of crochet yesterday. When you get coffee and starting to come back. Nah, I pre-made the blue. I pre-made last night. I was watching Wicked No No, and I made these 2 for the wrapper, just so I could have more time today. But hi, hello, how's it doing? Okay, driver booster? No. Go away, thank you. Where? What if I just jump into that one? Will that be visible as a jump, or? Oh, it will not, okay. So, there we go. Now we have done all of the back loop only. Oh, I'm fine, but I think I need to move the... there. Like 10 seconds before I actually went live, I booked the camera. So the angle got all twisted, and I can tell. Because this is my normal spot. uh, Other than that, I'm fine. I have coffee. Oh, and I played some more with my fabric marker pen. It's really good pen. It's well worth the $5 for one pen. Like, this is pen, not paint. I just made the made a stencil by hand for that one. And this is the first one I made. I've already shown in Discords. Where's the third one? I made 3. There it is. I have this one too. Yeah, that's pen. And not paint and paintbrush. So yeah, that thing is well worth $5. I'm like really good. And let's see. Then 25. 25 single. 7 slip. Okay. So I just need to count. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. There. That one. Come here. Okay, nope, that will not work. Fine. Moth can have the marker back. I'm gonna take a bobby pin. I did actually finally buy some, so I can use them as stitch markers for yarn that is being difficult. So let's see here again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There. Painting? Ooh. Now, just because I'm me, and I'm an absolute idiot, let's count, make sure I actually have 25 from here to there. Okay, nope, somehow I have 23. That's fine. I'm just gonna take it and run. It's just 2 stitches. So, yeah. Okay, fine. Can you get in there then? Okay, yes. There we go. I can this one back. So what are you painting then? Anything fun or just whatever? Go. Don't split the yarn. Okay, so there I just need to go around. I have no idea how this will turn out, and I really hope we have enough time to make at least one chocolate bar. This is proving to be annoying. I think it's mostly because I'm also not caffeinated enough. Ooh, mushrooms. Do I have any of my mushrooms nearby? God damn it, no I don't. I only have the giant one from the Tentacle Kitty Kickstarter. That's the only one I've got. All of my own I've made is probably in the living room. They seem to end up there. I'm gonna ignore the pattern where it says joined around. Guess I tried that on this one. I made it and holy shit. That was absolute ass. It looked like shit. So I'm not doing joined rounds on this one. That's goddamn sure. Okay, now 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7. Oh, okay, I see what they're doing. Ah, okay. They're doing it. Okay. Okay, I see. Even though this piece from here is actually gonna be folded down over this edge, you are still making it straight up. I'm smart. No, I'm not, but let's pretend at least. So, which means run 12, partial. Front loop. Okay. Front loop, okay, then. Okay, weird, but fine. Let's trust the process. Think. I'm gonna pretend I'm not terrified. Front loop only decrease. Okay. There, then. 21. Great! I need to counting. I'm gonna need more fucking coffee. It is way too under-caffeinated for that. No. Okay. So, 21 in front loop only. Ugh. Oh, wait, let's do this the smart way. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus 1. That's 21. There. Now I don't have to actually count again. Perfect. It's smarter, not harder. This should be easy now. Unless I split the yarn again. Oh, I did not. Okay. It looked like I split the yarn, but I actually did not. Really hard to tell with this one. Because it's not a solid gray. Come on, Nose. I have taken allergy tablets. Don't be a bitch. That's my job. I do not like front loop and back loop only stitches. Like at all. I also don't understand why the pattern have you doing decreases instead of just going back and forward. That's just a bit weird. Maybe what I should be doing is rewrite this pattern to my own version. Can I even? Okay, come on. I felt those sneezes. The best part of having a microphone, you can just boop the top. I actually think I will ignore this decrease and just chain one and turn. Because it doesn't make sense. Yeah, because we are decreasing now anyway, again. Okay. Yeah, it's just so weird, so many decreases. I don't see the function of having that many. Okay, how many of the next? 19. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. That one. Right in front of my thumb. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna off stream. That is, I'm gonna go through this pattern for the wrapper and then rewrite it to how I would do it if I had originally designed it. And I will of course write a credit to Vircadia for the original pattern. Also so that I myself remember where I got it from. But yeah, I most likely will rewrite it. Because there are some funky things that serve no function that I can actually see or feel. And that means it is a kinda redundant function. Much like quite a few organs we have. Fun thing that. We actually have organs that we do not even need. They are just there, taking up space. Makes me really wish I was the host of a symbiote. I would have so much unnecessary things for them to eat. Maybe that's what I should do. Make a symbiote OC. Of course, that would freak out most of the people that know me because I already have a moth, a demon cat, and a cat turtle. And the demon cat can summon portals to StarCraft 2 dimension. I'm already like the master of freaking people out. Let's see. Is there another goddamn decrease here? Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that one too. Because this next one starts with a decrease. I'm not gonna do double stacked decrease. That just leads to absolute trash. Enough with the decreases there already are. It does mean that the shaping will be probably a tiny bit different from the pattern, but I'm fine with that. It's a wrapper. This is the metal inside foil of the wrapper that will be turned downwards anyway. We'll tear apart our shortcut wrapper differently anyway. Even if you do it the exact same way, it will not look the exact same way. Say 15. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stuck one. Need food? Go and grab food. You need energy for the painting. I don't, since I'm just, sitting here. The only exercise I'm getting at the moment is my wrists anyway, and my mouth. But my mouth getting exercise is old news. Talking. I'm talking about talking. Nothing else. I know what you lurkers were gonna think. I mean talking. Nothing else. Yeah, come on, get in. Thank you. And also, technically, I should be adding eyeballs to this wrapper. But at the moment, I haven't found the right size eyeballs. The only ones I'm finding are too small or way too big. So I'm gonna leave them eyeball-less for now. Let's see. And chain one and turn. Is the next one again is starting with a decrease. So I'm gonna ignore the decrease that's supposed to be here and go straight on to next round and decrease there, like the pattern says. Because while it looks good on the project pictures from the actual designer, I am not liking that much stuff. 13, okay. 1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, okay. That's just one before the end, got it. Throat? Please. Maybe I need tea instead of coffee. I had 2 mugs of spearmint tea with maple syrup yesterday, and my throat was so nice. And now today I have this shit back. But it feels like I constantly got something stuck in it. Oh, but I know I don't. No, and also this was the last row, by the way, of this wrapper. I think I'm gonna go straight into making the chocolate instead of working on the red wrapper. Just because I want to see how long it actually takes to make the bar of chocolate. Because it is quite a bit of pieces. It is in total 8 pieces for the chocolate bar. And 6 of them need to be sewn on. Okay. Actually, what I want to do is pull back 1 stitch and instead do a slip stitch for the last one. There we go. Now it can end. Fast enough and weaving tail. Okay, so I do not need that one at all. Got it. Chicken in the oven. Ooh. I love chicken. we have a very mangled bar here. Grab this one. Technically I should use a needle to weave this in, but whatever. Do it like this and pull it way. It's not gonna be a play piece anyway, so okay. Now we can fold this one down. Come on, don't be like that. Down with you. That is not working out great with all of those decreases. But damn. Yeah, this pattern has way too many decreases on this end. So it's gonna be hell to get the actual bar into this. Ugh. Okay. And also it looks smaller. This gray piece looks way smaller than the actual picture. Ah, weird. And I know I have not skipped any. I instead added an extra round and it still looks small. It's supposed to be like where my finger is. Like there. That's where it should reach. Huh. Oh well. Oh well. We at least have a wrapper. Though it's a bit of a hell getting it to sit right. Ugh. Yeah, I'm defo gonna rewrite this. Just saying. I'm not liking how that is going. Okay, meat is done at least. That's the back, by the way. And then that's the front, and the bar of chocolate will be in here. Okay, we have one done. I need to scroll up the pattern to get to the first part. There we go. Okay, now let's grab my perfect milk chocolate brown. I cannot believe I actually found. Look at this. That is near perfect. This chocolate is actually the same color. For some reason showing up darker. Okay, let's see. 10. Okay, so we're just doing that. Okay, got it. Okay. Eat. Let's see. 2 into here. One and two. Go. And now just the same. Come on, get in. Really? Go. And one more 8. And then I'll split the yarn. And then increase here. One and two. Oh, hello. And then they are doing the annoying joined rounds again, which I am completely fucking gonna ignore. So instead of joining and doing chain 1, I think I'm just gonna go straight into the next round instead. I think. Let's see, how is it looking according to the pattern? Or you know what? Since this is the piece where the acorn chocolates will be stitched onto, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see how this goes if I join the round in chain 1. Because this won't be visible anyway. Let's just say I hate joined rounds so much. I mean, hi, hello. How's you doing? Okay, let me just mark that. Now, where do I mark? It starts with that, so let's... Yeah, let's mark the actual join as a stitch on the round previous. There we go. Ah, yeah, you missed it, but we did the foil of a wrapper. I sneakily made 2 wrappers last night while watching Wicked No No. So today I just did the grey foil part, just so I could have more chance to work on the actual chocolate, which I think is well needed. Because goddamn, it's already been almost an hour. We haven't exactly done much. More coffee. I am not caffeinated enough. Okay. Let's see here. So that is 1 single crochet. And then a 3 single crochet increase. Very rare to find actually. Three. And then 9. Four, 5, 6. Yeah, come on. 7. 8 and 9 will be there, and then another. And there. Cursor, I'm at 3, there we go. And then another 3. Where will this be? Okay, it will in fact be over there. Three, and then what? How? Okay, am I actually wrong? Am I on? Okay, I've done that. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. I was looking wrong. I was in fact on the wrong round. Got it. No wonder I was confused. Like I said, I am not fucking caffeinated enough. Okay, so let's in fact go back one more, just to be on the safe side. So there, and then it starts with a 3. That's why I was confused. Three. There we go. Okay. And then 7. And 7. No wonder I was confused. Okay, now 3. Go. Then a 1. And then a 3. There we go, it's already looking more correct. Okay. Now 7. And then a 3. Oh, get in. Three. Then a 1. And then the slip stitch to join. I'm doing 1 by the pattern just to see how it will look with the joined rounds. Because normally when I do joined rounds it looks like ass. It serves no function. But I will try it. Just once, I will try it. Join chain 1. Maybe this is the actual magical pattern where joined rounds actually work for me. No, it's the wrong one. In there. Okay, now we are on 3. And I have sneezing coming. And I need to take care of the game. I see. I need to see if oh, there we go, Cockatrice, I want you. Still no Overmind. Still no Dimensional Wizard. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, now I at least have another one. I still really want the Dimensional Wizard because he is so good. Okay. Now that game can take care of itself. I have it on auto run and auto fight. Okay. Thank you. Sadly, the purple is not showing up. Actually, purple. But hi, hello. How's you doing? Let's see. 1 done. Okay, how many? Okay, now it was the 9. Means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. It will be 1 from the corner. Okay. I am making a bar of chocolate actually. I have the wrapper for it. Okay, let's go. Right here. Let's see, is it still? Yes. There you go, that's the pattern. It will eventually be a bar of chocolate. This is the piece where the chocolate piece is gonna be stitched onto. They will look like this, but there will be 6 of them. It's slowly starting to look right. Slowly. Let's see what we got now. Yeah, okay, it's just... Okay. Let's see, 1. How many was it? 9, okay. Hmm. See. Something isn't right here. Hmm. um, I fucked up somewhere. I think. Or did I? Yeah, I did. I'm gonna correct it by doing a very, very sneaky decrease here. Just so I get the right stitch count. It probably will not even be visible in the finished product anyway, since this is the piece where the chocolate pieces will be stitched onto. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. And then 1, 2, and join. And that's gonna be correct stitch count. Woo! I can get the hook into here. Oh, I could. Okay. Then I get the hook back out. Okay, got it. And there, nice chain 1. Okay. That looks about right. Not quite, but close enough. That's all that matters. Okay. Was that one? Now we're on round 4. And yes, that is in fact correct stitch count now. Okay. Okay, now how many? 11? That would be there. So yeah, okay. At least this side is correct stitch count. Is the other side I am not sure about. I hopefully fixed it with a sneaky decrease. We shall see when I get there. I am also very happy that I did the wrappers today instead of now. Let's see, where is it? There. Right? Right. Okay. I'm assuming it's gonna be 4. Really, only 3? But that means it's gonna end up wrong. Whatever, I'm gonna do 4. Unless I do another sneaky decrease. Yeah, let's do 1 single crochet. And then a decrease here. This is here on the edge where stitch count is not correct? I'll count as 2, and then this is third stitch. One pattern. Here we go. Way to bed. Yeah, you really should. Sure. Okay, fine. It will be the small one though. It will be Drew. But yes, squishy shark is a squishy shark. Very squishy. I'm not even pressing hard. He really is like this. All over. Just all over. Squimsh. No one called Peter. The shark is fine. He's fine. Ain't this a view? um, I am working on a bar of chocolate actually. Both the crochet and real. Really? Yeah, if you take a look at the pattern, we have the wrapper done. I'm working on the piece of the bar where the actual pieces will be stitched on. Okay, let's see if I put the... No, let's put the yarn here. There we go. Perfect. Shark is table. He's fine. Yeah, I've made the wrapper. I don't have correct size eyeballs, so I'm skipping them for now. I need about 8mm eyeballs and I have none. Let's see, 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, I sadly cannot put eyeballs on mine, because I do not own the correct size. But yeah, this will get 6 pieces stitched onto it. Yeah, you really need to go to bed. Holy shit. Thursday started. Yeah. York is good table. Coffee. I'm gonna need more coffee, by the way. Very soon. I'm gonna get to the end of this round and then get more coffee. But yeah, you go to bed. Get horizontal. Very squinch. He's fine. He likes it. Was it 11? Okay, yeah, that will be perfect. It seems like I fixed my stitch count with the decreases that I added. So, woo. Yeah, go and have a great time, son. Get horizontal, and I'll be seeing you when I see you. Thank you for dropping by. I think Drew will stay with me for a little while. He's so nice and soft. Now, let's see, where do I need to increase? There, okay, 2 more stitches. I had a visit from Mother. She walked by just to see how far I had gotten. And 3. Let's see, what is it now? Uh, 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then join. Okay. One, 2, 3, and then join. There. That's it. There we go. Yeah. And then chain 1. Then I can put the marker back that I technically do not need, but I keep anyway. Just so I can really see if I fuck up the stitch count. Okay. How much do we have left? That was round 4. Okay, we have 2 rounds left apparently. Oh yeah, that's gonna fit nicely. Yeah. It may look like the bar is too small, but if you imagine that there's gonna be like 3D chocolate pieces on top, like that, and that's gonna be 6 of them, and then there's gonna be another one of these pieces on the back. So it's gonna be not very much longer, but it's gonna be like chunky, so it won't actually go all the way to the bottom like this one does. It will be more like that, so it will look alright when it's done. Now though, I'm gonna mark that round 5. And then I'm gonna grab some coffee because I do not have much left. That's all. I see the bottom, and that is a fucking crime. I do not condone coffee crime. I need to fix that. I need to put this away, and also put him away. So you won't be seeing Drew anymore. Some last squishies for you guys. That amazing view. That amazing view. Because he's so squishy. There we go. Coffee acquired, and Drew is back on the bed. And I need to take care of that game, apparently. Let's just go to a new area. My dudes are starting to get a bit overpowered, so I need less of them to complete the areas. I no longer need a full team of 4. So that would be fine. Let's see. 3. Then increase, which is also 3. 2, and find out 3. Now, how many stitches for the side? 13, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, that will be there. Perfect. Okay. Because it is the first time I do this pattern, I am being a bit slower than I should have been. And counting more often. Because I want to be sure that the end result actually turns out good. So that any funkiness is a result of the pattern and not a mistake on my part. I have a sneeze incoming eventually. I told you guys again how happy I am that I can mute my microphone by booping the top of it. Great for when you feel a sneeze. You will know it's muted because then the light on the microphone goes out. Okay, there, and in. Okay. So if I were doing this, I would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish. 5 or 6 on that side. What does the pattern say? Pattern says 4. Yeah, we are definitely off somewhere, so 1 stitch, 1. A decrease, I'm gonna count that as stitch number 2. Then 3 and 4. And then increase. Because if I did that according to the pattern, it would not look right in any single fucking way. Ugh, gonna need a rewrite of this. Okay. And then here it is 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. But yeah, that join is very, very visible and I hate it. Wow, it's even visible on camera. Right there. On that end. Right down. I'm not liking joint rounds at all. But at least in this case, it will be covered by the chocolate pieces. So it's not as bad as it could have been if it was actual visible in another way. Okay. And this will actually be the last round too of this piece. So next after this we can start on the actual chocolates that we need 6 of. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be 15 here, right? Yeah, 15. Uh, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right there. That count still accurate? At least on the side. Okay, yeah, it's correct. to probably do a decrease up there, but it's fine. Or if I skip, since this is the last, and why I'm gonna skip the increase. I'm just gonna skip that last increase. The shape will still look fine, so whatever. See? And then the chocolate pieces will be stitched onto this. There will be 6 of them. So hopefully that will completely cover up that. But yeah, probably. Let's see. Okay, completely weaving the tail. Got it. Weaving, I'm just gonna leave it loose for now. I'll leave it hanging. And the tails will be a problem for future me. But yeah, we have the first chocolate piece. Now we need the pieces that's gonna be on it. There, see? That's kind of how it's gonna look. Come here. Okay, now let's make 6 chocolate pieces. How many rounds is that? Okay, apparently it's just 2 rounds. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay, so magic ring, how many? Okay. This will be interesting. One. Four. 3. 4. 5. 7. And 8. Okay, that was interesting. I was doing 1 single crochet and 1 half double. Okay. Come, get in. Okay. Now join. Gain 1. Wow, these pieces are gonna be small. Ugh. Oh god, I'm gonna need to really focus here. Dear Lord. Let's just say I'm gonna go silent. Because I'm gonna really need to focus. Let's see. Okay. Now I need a tail here. Okay, maybe not that much. Whatever, I got plenty of brown, let's just go with that. Okay, there we go. That is the first piece. That's gonna be stitched on. Now I need 5 more of these. Dear Lord. Okay. I do it like that so I can still see that and that. Okay, got it. And I'm not sure if it was the cat or if it was the mail that arrived. I'm gonna check that, otherwise I will spend the rest of the time wondering, so... There we go. It was both. It was the cat jumping up on a cardboard box and the mail. Okay. Hmm. Did we? No, I did not in fact join before I went. Okay. Let's join. And chain one. Okay. Now was it? Okay. Just in case, I'm gonna mark that. Let's see here. This was such an annoying round, this next one. Okay, here we go. Focus. Okay, is it really just one here? That doesn't look quite right. Like I'm missing a corner. Eh. No you. Yeah, okay. Let's add a corner here. And then join. And now it should look correct. Yeah. There you go. Okay. Really, camera? Really? What is wrong with you now? Hey. I didn't even boop you that hard. Yeah, I am not sure how long tail I'm gonna need. So that is probably too long tail. We have 2 out of 6 at least. Eh, that's gonna take a while. Gonna be even worse selling them on. And we only got about an hour and 9 minutes left to make the last 4 and stitch them on, and then make the back and stitch that on. Which makes me even more happy that I made the wrapper last night. And after stream, I'm gonna complete my pattern for a Deadpool ring. So I can actually get started on it. Let's see. Three. I've 7 and 8. Because yeah, I've been working on and off for a long ass while on a Deadpool ring pattern. Yeah, now let's count the stitches. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. Yes, okay, got it. It's mostly because I've changed the design about 4 times. No wait, 5 times. I changed again last week. Maybe it's time I actually finish that pattern. So I can make the ring. Yes, I got the beads for it. I just need to actually complete the pattern. Let's see. Maybe 1. corner. And one for the side. Then another corner. Now that's side. Corner. On the side. And corner. Okay, come on. Thank you. Wait, did I put that right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Like that goes straight into a join on the side. Okay. We have half the pieces done. That's something. And of the real chocolate, I have 2. I'm gonna eat 1 after I'm done with all of these pieces. And then the last one when we are actually done with the entire bar. And that will be all the chocolate I eat for today. And all candy for the day too. And looks like I need to take care of the game again. Seems like that was a surprisingly good team. Come on, get in. Okay. Why did that fall down? Something has fell down and I have no idea why. There we go. It was nothing breakable, it was just annoying. Let's see if... Okay, still no dimensional wizard. Yeah. Still no overmind. Okay, I suppose we can grab him for now. He's really good. The Bone Knight. Okay. And now the game will take care of itself. While I do the annoying part here. Let's see. This side and now a corner. Okay, let me join. And now we have only 2 pieces left. Then we can stitch them on. Because I want to have them stitched on before I do the back piece. So if nothing else, I at least got that to show off. Because I am a bit hesitant if I will have time during the stream to make the back piece too. But as always, depending on how close I am to finish, I might do a tiny bit of overtime. But yeah, at the moment we got a few minutes less than an hour left of the stream. on. Okay, now this is corner and then join. Go. One more. I have brown spaghetti on my desk apparently. That's what it looks like. It's like brown spaghetti. Come on. The last piece of chocolate. You can stitch them on. Okay, here we go. Last corner. Then join, then we can stitch them on. Okay, come on, don't split. Thank you. Go. Okay. No, I won't need that brown for a while. I will, however, need a tapestry needle. I think I can use one of the ones here, even though they're slightly bigger than I normally would use. Let's see. Probably that one. Since it doesn't need to be pointy. I can probably use that one. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay then. Now I need to tackle this. Hmm. Grab 5 of these and put away. Okay, fine. Be on the desk. I'm just gonna leave this end as it is and just shove it in under like that as I stitch these pieces on. Yeah, because that will not stay there. Let's see. Where do I even... Let me grab another piece so that I get the first one correct. I think it's there in a way. Let's do it like that and just sort of push it into place. Wait, how would that be lengthwise though? Damn it. Camera, please. You have a grippy for a reason. Okay, that would be fine. Got it. Okay. Yeah, the camera is not playing nice. Let me see. Maybe like that. How straight is that? Okay, that is actually straight. Got it. Something that I am not. Just gonna go in here and stitch it on. It's gonna go between both layers, in and out. Trying to keep track of which stitch I'm going into while I go around. Because I want to keep some of the 3D-ish effect. So I'm not exactly going into the stitches. The way I normally would. I am in fact just going sort of under where they are. Okay, come on, get in. That should hopefully keep the 3D-ish effect. Yeah, it will. Okay. Like that. It will keep the 3D-ish effect. And one looks wonky when the other pieces are on, so that will just stay there. Now I'm gonna make a knot here. And all of this leftover brown, I will actually save these tiny pieces. Because if nothing else, I can put random beads on them and then stick them in resin. So there's that. There is always a use for small scraps like that. Though if it had been any smaller, I would have thrown it away. But pieces about that size, I keep and put in resin. About there. There. Very important to get the first stitches correct, because that will determine how the rest of it looks. And because of how I stitch this on, it will look not exactly flat. Let's see. Oh, there and then in there and make a knot. And then that will be second piece done. Slowly getting somewhere. It looks like an owl. Hopefully it looks a lot more like chocolate when I have the other pieces on. Continue that. Okay, in there. And out. No, not there. There. Thank you. And also because of the way I'm stitching these on, the actual stitches will blend into the piece. Go. And that's another one done. Let's see, that away. And really game again? Wow. That team is doing some actual work, it seems. Let's quickly take care of that. Go. Okay, that's half the chocolate pieces on. Yeah, I'm very doubtful we will get the back piece of the bar completely done within the stream time. Because I'm still stitching on the chocolates. And the back piece will be almost as big as this. And that took a while. Well, to be fair, I'm not sure if that was because of the pattern or me bitching about how much I hate joined rounds and how bad it looks. As you say, the jury is undecided on that. Might be both. Probably both. Okay, come on, get in. Okay. Can't even see the stitches on the back. That's how invisible these are. Okay, there we go. We have almost all. Okay. One last piece of chocolate left. Just one. Here we go. Let's see here. There. Now it's gonna be a bit annoying because now I have ends to compete with. As I'm stitching on the last piece. Alright, that will be the correct one, okay. Down to that one. One. Okay, up there and down there, and that will be the last piece of chocolate on. Whoa. Okay. Mayo. Okay, if I do that end, then I can do not. Okay. Ah. So, if nothing else, I will at least have most of it done. Might as well take care of this end, however. Since this will be given a backing anyway, I can actually just dig this and Run it through some random stitches in the back. And just fall through and let go. There you go. And I can just leave that end right there with all of the other ends. Yeah. But yeah, we have all of the chocolate pieces on. Come here. And we have the wrapper is gonna go in. So yeah, now we just need the back piece. And of course to find eyeballs for the wrapper. Which maybe maybe I'll do the gray on the red when I use that instead, and then make another bar of chocolate and use this one. Because I do got a dark brown, so I could do dark chocolate and use the dark wrapper for that one instead. But yeah, we have most of one done, even though it does need eyeballs. He needs eyeballs and blush. But I will probably change the pattern of the wrapper, because yeah, this doesn't really look like all of it. The wrapper looks too small. Like if that's the entire wrapper and that piece folded down, yeah, that piece is gonna need to be bigger to match the rest of the chocolate, especially if you fold it up like that. Actually, I could have it like that too. I kinda like that. Some chocolates do come double wrapped, so that still fits. And I'm also not happy about the way that is going. But yeah, we have most of it. I'm gonna start on the back piece. But yeah, we will not complete it because there is less than 20 minutes left. But I can at least start it. Let's see. There. Okay. Okay. Let's mark that in case I'm a dumbass and screws up the stitch count again, as usual, you know. Oh, yeah. Right, now the coughing starts. Woo. Okay, come on, get in. I know you can do it. Okay. Oh, honestly, I'm really happy I remembered to take my energy tablet before stream. Let's see, we do not have much time left. So, yeah. My suspicion was correct. We will, in fact, not have time to complete this and put it on. Okay, where were we? Okay. I don't really think I need a pattern for this by now. Alright, I do need to, YouTube. YouTube. There is a stream that started. Let's see, shut off the sound. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Yes. stream I'm gonna be watching after my own stream. He starts an hour before I end and ends 2 hours after I end. It would have been so much easier if he had streamed on Twitch instead of YouTube. Because then I could actually raid her too. Let's see, will it be... yeah, it will be here. Okay. Since I'm not looking at the pattern, I wanted to make sure I put the increase in the right spot. Yes, it's here. Okay. We're slowly getting somewhere. This is about, let's see, what is it? Yeah, about 80% done. Because the backing is slightly smaller than the front piece. So... no, I believe it's one done increase. Looking like. I'm also keeping track of time, so we will have enough time to make this one more round, and then we have one round left, plus stitching it onto the bar chocolate, but I will do that off stream. But we can do this one round too on stream before I end. let's see, is it 4 or 5? Let's see here. Shaping. 4. And increase now. Okay then. And now we are joining and ending. Okay. Yeah, we have one round left of the backing for the chocolate. But we will not have time to do that and stitch it on stream. So I will in fact be ending now. And also that will allow me to let you guys skip the last ad. Woo! Aren't I the nicest? There we go. And I did in fact not eat all of my chocolate. I got 2 pieces out of the 4 I picked. So there's that too. And here is all of the leftover browns that I will be saving. It looks kind of like spaghetti at the moment. I tend to get stuck in everything. But yeah, I will be saving this. Most likely I will thread beads on it and then shove it in resin or something, whatever works. I will be putting this back in the jar or lose it. Okay. Okay, so ah, as usual, my Discord, if I can actually spell Discord, is right down there. There. And my Instagram for the crafting stuff, they seen the slideshow up there in that corner. Right there. I will be back, as usual, this weekend. Most likely, Heroes of the Storm. You know, it's my default, and I pretty much only played on stream. So I do tend to do that. But for now, thank you all for lurking while I've been working on the chocolate bar. It will eventually get the backing and eyeballs and blush. So Keep checking my Instagram for that in a few days. But for now, I'll be seeing you guys when I see you, and I hope you have a fantastic time zone. I know I will. Bye.